back to my channel. AShontay here. So today I am going to show you guys how to do a lining for beginners. Now I decided to use a little vest that I had, and I actually used the same exact materials to self-line this vest, you guys. The point of this video is more so to show you the techniques that you can use to apply this to more advanced lining stages. Now this will be another 3-part video. However, before I get into this video, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe if you are enjoying the content on this channel. Also, you guys, I've started a Facebook group, so if you would like to be a part of my sewing family, make sure you hit the link down below in the description box. And without further ado, you guys, let's get into this video. Now, in this beginning, I know you're like, oh, she's jumping head first, but I decided that I was going to go ahead and just put the vest together. So that's what you see me doing here. And you guys, I am simply just sewing 2 darts in the vest, front and back, and I am connecting the shoulder and the side seams. Okay, so I really just speed through this process because it's more so about lining the actual vest. And this is a highly requested video, you guys. So this is something I get questions and DMs about on Facebook all the time: how to line the armhole, you know, all of that good stuff. So I decided to use this video and this vest to show you guys. Now all I'm doing here is still just connecting those side seams and those shoulder seams together. And once I get them both connected, the lining and the main fabric, then you'll be ready to line your garment. Okay, so you must have 2 full complete pieces before you can line a garment. Alright, you guys, so now that I have 2 full complete pieces, which is going to be my main fabric and my lining, and keep in mind, you guys, I am using the same fabric to line this, okay? And that lining, I interfaced it just so I'll be able to know what the outside was. But what I like to do, regardless if it is a jacket, a gown, or whatever it is that you're fully lining, I always connect the seams. I match my seams up first by connecting at the neckline, okay? So I always connect my neckline first. I don't know why, I just say I feel that it's easier to do it that way, but you know, in sewing, you just got to do what works for you. I've seen people connect their armholes first, but I prefer to do the neckline. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and pin, match up every seam, and go ahead and pin, and I'm going to sew at 1/4 seam allowance. Now this fabric does stretch, so I definitely had a lot. This was way more forgiving, basically. So you'll see me just being able to honestly stretch and pull in any excess that I may have. So that's the benefits of lining a stretch. Now what I'm going to do is just follow the style lines along the neckline, okay? So I'm just going in and forth, and I'm just going to make sure I'm pivoting, so turning the machine the way I need to make sure I keep all the points in the corners. All of that is definitely necessary. Now remember, the shiny fabric that has the interface on the outside, that is my lining, okay? But I am just using the same fabric to line it. Now once I get to the end, you want to go ahead and flip over your vest so you can just see what you just did. And you also want to go ahead and press that seam down, okay? So once you take all your pins out, you'll see once you flip it over, you'll have a nice clean neckline. Now I was pressing as I was going while I was doing this, you guys, but I was doing that off of camera, okay, you guys? So now what I'm going to do is go ahead and connect my armhole. Now you guys, this part right here is literally one of the most asked questions. How do you connect the armhole? It's really quite simple. You are going to match them at the side seam, flip them in. Okay, so I only flip them in at a half so that I can pinch it from the inside to grab them. But honestly, once you match that side seam up, you pinch it and you flip the fabric over and grab it from the outside or the inside. Get it ready to go onto the machine. But honestly, as long as those seam lines are matched up, it should fit right on in. Now I'm going to go ahead and sew that at, it looks like it's supposed to be a 1/4. Now all you got to do is make sure you are kind of pulling as you go, and this is where it gets tricky with the armhole, you guys. It'll start to twist up, but you guys just got to keep pulling and trust the process. This is where it always confuses people. Once they see it twist up, they'll stop, maybe take it out and just, oh no, it's not working right or whatever. You have to trust the process for this. So even though it's twisting up, you're going to keep pulling, keep matching those seams together, keep getting that line together, and then once you're done, pull it out and boom, you have your full finished armhole. And then you're going to do the same thing for the next side. So you're going to go ahead and match those seams up. You're going to go ahead and flip them in. Once you flip them in and press them together, you'll go from the inside to grab them and make sure they're still pressed together. And then once you can pin it if you choose to, but once I pinch them together, I like to go ahead and go in the machine and match them together as I sew. Dangerous, yes, but hey. It's going to be the same method. As soon as you start sewing, the deeper you get into sewing the armhole, it's going to start twisting and turning. It's okay. That's normal. Just make sure you match the shoulder seam to the shoulder seam and the side seam to the side seam, and your armhole should fit in there perfectly. You see that, guys? It's so clean. Alright, you guys, so now I am going to I'm going to open a little bit up in the center back, and this is how I'm going to line the hem. Now you guys, I do the same exact method again for my gowns and my jackets, okay? So what I'm showing you for this beginner video, you can absolutely apply this to more advanced linings, okay? It's the same exact process, same exact technique. Just trust yourself and I'm sure you'll be able to knock it out. But I'm going to go ahead and open up a little bit in the back of the vest, and this is on the inside, and basically I'm just creating an opening so that I can fully hem the bottom of the garment and have that same exact clean look that you see on the armhole and the neckline. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and flip that inside out. Now what you can sew on your own before it gets all twisted and stuff, you want to go ahead and put that together. So go ahead and sew up to as much as you can sew up to the hem at the bottom, and then you'll just leave a little bit, whatever you can't get without it messing up. That is what you're going to sew once you go in from the inside. And I hope this makes sense, you guys. I'm trying to explain it as best I can, okay? So I'm still making sure that I'm hitting all my corners and my points, you guys. So that's where a lot of the pivoting is coming from for this particular style vest. And then once I get it as far as I can go, I'm going to go ahead to the insertion that I created on the inside of the vest. And I am going to go in to pull through to that hem to finish it off. Now this part, it looked so weird. I was like, oh my God, I'm just flipping this thing all around. Just looks so confusing, but that's the line of process for you guys. That's why you just gotta keep practicing and just know what you're doing. So once I flipped it inside out, you see how much I have left open. And so now I'm going to go through the insertion inside of the vest, and we're gonna go ahead and finish this, okay, you guys? So you just dig your hand right up in there, grab that seam line that you already started sewing at, so you'll have a clear direction of where you need to go, and you can go ahead and start sewing. Now you guys, I am definitely going to do an intermediate lining video, and I am going to do a advanced lining video. I'm definitely probably going to do a jacket for one, and I'm thinking a gown for another, but you guys let me know down in the description or the comment box below. But you guys let me know down in the comment box below what you guys want to see, okay? Thank you guys so much for tuning into my channel. Again, if you have not joined my sewing family over on Facebook, I have a new group, you guys. It's called Indie Fashion Creators by AShontay. If you want to join to learn more about the business side of fashion and all those other cool things, and just to interact with me on a daily basis, make sure you guys hit the link down below in the description box. If you guys are enjoying the content on this channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Now, one thing I do want to add before I close out this video is how to close the inside of this line. Now, this was a line stitch that I was doing, and I wanted to just show you guys how I close the inside of my dresses, gowns, and jackets, okay? So the same exact method. So what I'm doing here is just creating a little blind stitch. You just need a small little threaded needle, and you want to take that from the inside. And when you take it from the inside, you're going to go through that same stitch, but you're going to catch the seam allowance from the other side, and that is what's going to hold it together. Now, I really hope that I explained that as best as possible, but again, you guys, whatever you guys don't understand, just make sure you leave me a comment down below. I try to make sure I'm as responsive as possible. I just wanted to do this quick little tutorial for you guys, just to show you guys I am listening to you, and I am trying to create the content that you guys want to see. Thank you guys again for watching my channel, and as always, you guys, stay happy, stay hungry, stay blessed. Until next time, peace.